Alright, we're back in Agatha Christie's ABC Murders. We're playing as Poirot. So great. Oh, great. Let's start this timer and then it's gonna scare us all when it goes off. Awesome.
4 pence a letters, a lovely large letters, 4 pence only.
Okay, don't have to scream right in my ear. Yeah, I'm still not sure if the voices are loud. I think everything is loud, really, but it might be fine. I'm not gonna do too much. Okay, so yeah, Alice Asher and Andover. It's all about the A. Not sure if that's significant. Let's see. Let's observe.
This woman appears to be a smoker.
Indeed. Ashtray. Box of matches. Extinguished cigarette.
She's a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop.
Ask the price of lettuces. Say that the strawberries are not fresh. Ask what her relationship was with the victim. What would Poirot do? Okay, I'm not X or Y. I feel like the strawberries are like important.
Your strawberries appears to be rather soft.
Soft? The cheek of it. What are you trying to say?
Did you know Alice Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
You're foreign, that's for sure, with your accent and your odd way about you. And you're here about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
Accuse her of making fun of you. Ask nicely to cooperate. Poirot, I'm not sure he would accuse people of making fun of him. What feels like Poirot would do? Okay, why?
Please try and help me, madame.
Why should I help you? For your beautiful moustache?
Contemptuous.
Come on, move along now. You're scaring away my customers.
Please, do not be ridiculous.
She said the victim came to see her, accuse her of lying, say that she went into the tobacco shop. The victim came to see her, accuse her of lying, say that she went into the tobacco shop. The victim came to see her because she bought strawberries.
I know that Alice Asher bought strawberries from you yesterday.
Well, you know more than I do then. Run along now. I have work to do.
Sarcastic. Oh, did I do wrong? You won the trophy Rustic Confessional, okay. Okay, the ABC guide. No railway guide for sale in the tobacco shop. There are no fingerprints on the guide. It was left by the murderer as a signature.
The murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Suspect, Nancy Budley, about 50 years old in Andover. She runs a fruit and vegetable shop. She smokes. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop. Suspect, Mary Drover in Andover. She is Alice Asher's niece. Inspect the tobacco shop's surroundings.
Oh, you again? I've nothing to say.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, Poirot. Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
No, please, leave her, Chief Inspector. I'll get her to talk later.
I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Oh.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her.
Thank you. Okay, so have we done the objective? Oh, we have. Okay. No, wait. Yes, we have. What was Mrs. Asher doing when she was killed? Can we establish the time range during which Mrs. Asher was killed? Body was found at 11. Mrs. Asher was seen alive at 5:30. Because of the counter, the body is not visible from the tobacco shop's door. What was Mrs. Asher doing when she was killed? Okay, we have all the clues for that. Cigarette packet near the victim's hand. Pockets in a muddle on the shelf. Packets in a muddle on the shelf. She has just one wound at the back of her head. She was taking a packet of cigarettes from the shelf.
The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as she turned around to serve him.
More equal points. So, can we establish the time? I feel like this missing clue here might be important. Or it's just these two. Yeah. Alice Asher was killed between 5:30 and 11 in the evening. Can we reduce the time range and why? Yeah, now I think that this clue is what is important. Okay. Let's go back into the shop. Have you seen the timeline and the bonuses? Oh yeah. There was something there. The body's gone.
Jap had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable. Is her grief sincere? She appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile.
You're looking at me rather strangely.
Please excuse me, Mademoiselle Drower.
I clicked Y again. Ask about her relationship with her aunt. Demand that she stops crying. No. Poirot would never demand someone to stop crying. What kind of unsensitive crap is that?
You were very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Sincere. Ask if her aunt had children. Deduce that inheritance is for her.
If you are her only relative, you will be the only one who inherits.
Sir, my aunt was poor. And in any case, I'm not interested in any legacy.
Contentious. Accuse her of lying or apologize? I know, she seems sincerely sad, so...
My apologies. I see that you mean what you say.
Afraid of her husband. Ask if she ever thought the husband would go through with his threats.
Was your aunt afraid of her husband?
He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Say that divorce would have been a solution. Ask if Alice was alright.
Did your aunt enjoy good health?
She had a bad throat, but she was well cared for by a doctor in London.
At ease.
Does Franz Asher work?
All he's done for years is drink and gamble, but he used to be a very good cabinet maker.
What does he live on?
My aunt used to give him 5 shillings a week.
Ask if our aunt had a reason to help her husband.
Why did she support such a goods for nothing?
He was her husband. She couldn't leave him with nothing.
I understand. You have been of great assistance, mademoiselle. Please take this young lady home.
My pleasure.
Well, this Franz Asher does not seem to be quite so dangerous as Jack says. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly, it was not in his interest to kill her. I've finished with this subject.
Yes. Must check the mustache. Yeah, I think I made I definitely made a mistake there. Poirot is very good with people and like compassionate and stuff. We still don't have that. She's Alice Asher's niece. Her aunt was her only family. She confirms that Franz Asher is violent, but he was afraid of his wife. Her aunt gave her husband 5 shillings a week. Find Franz Asher. Oh, true.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Yeah. Franz Asher, about 60 years old. He was a cabinet maker who doesn't work at the moment. He is a notorious alcoholic with a violent and aggressive temperament. Oh, wait a minute, what is this?
It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting. It probably contains information about our possible debtors and creditors.
What?
Bodley. The fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information. Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs. Asher regularly gave money to her alcoholic husband. A box of new stockings.
Maybe she can help. The fruit seller can help sober up Franz. She owed Alice Asher £10. Oh, isn't that kind of a lot of money though? Like, well, reconstructions in the bonuses. You will be able to watch a reconstruction of each crime. Hello. Alice Asher's murder or rotten fruit. I don't think I'm gonna accuse her of Alice Asher's murder. Or maybe I will because she didn't want to pay the £10. I don't know. Rotten fruit, though. I don't think Poirot would just walk up and accuse someone of murder like that. Like, I don't know.
Your fruit is rotten.
What? A foreigner dares to say that?
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
Accuse her of theft. Ask what she saw in the tobacco shop. Ask if she was alarmed.
Did you see anything unusual in the shop?
No. Well, maybe one thing. There was always a railway guide on the counter. Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
You were not alarmed?
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
True. Alright, we have the clue we need to establish the time range. No? Ah, yes. Alice Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6. Because you couldn't see her behind the counter there. There's some strawberries at the tobacco shop at 6 p.m. and she didn't see anyone. I'm gonna wait to sober up front.
4 pence a lettuce, a lovely lot, strawberries, 6 pence a pound.
I will not.
Okay. How do we sober? Frowns up. Maybe we can take some water from inside here. No.
Strawberries! Get your delicious strawberries here!
Throw water in his face. Congratulations, this trophy is part of your collection. Nevron. Oh, there are lots of people here. Okay.
The priority is to question Asher.
Okay.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Okay, but like, what do I do, game? Huh. I don't really have any items.
The priority is to question Asher.
Yes, but I don't know what to do that.
He's not in any condition.
Find a way to sober him up. I know you can get hints though. Maybe we should do that. Huh. Use a clue. What happens if I use a clue? Do I get less points? Or eagle points? If you get stuck, open the pause menu and select the use a clue icon to turn on the automatic help. Parole will execute an action to provide you with an indication to help you to progress. The help icon needs to recharge before being used again. Okay. It's just hint. Awesome. Okay, he went outside. He's walking on his own right now.
Strawberries, 6p a pound.
Like, I'm not doing anything that I know of. Okay, here. He went this way, okay? Ah! Here.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
Mm-hmm. Vinegar. Okay, okay. Yeah, I just missed that. That's all good. That's all good. Just missed it. That hint system is cool though. I like it. No. Use.
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbors, and...
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again. This man is in rather a bad state.
Black eye. Split lip.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Torn shirt sleeve, I think, or something like that. Offer a cigarette. Accuse him of having threatened his wife. Ask what he was doing yesterday evening.
What were you doing yesterday at the time of the crime?
Can't recall.
Come on, my friend. Try to remember. It is important.
I'm really sorry, sir, but I don't remember a thing.
I see. But maybe you do remember threatening to kill your wife?
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
Are you often involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
Make fun of him being beaten up? No way.
Asher, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
Contentious.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him.
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he's not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Reconstruct the crime's course of events by selecting the actions that the killer may have executed. Reconstruction.
The killer enters the shop.
Advance.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer.
Ask for.
The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
He then places the ABC on the counter before leaving.
The ABC was not found like that. We are not far from the solution,
Oh.
Hastings. Would you mind if we thought about it a little
Okay,
more?
turn around meant the ABC. Turn around the... Okay. Alright. I thought it meant
The killer
the
enters
killer
shop.
turning around. Okay. Okay, I get it now.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer. The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her. He then places the ABC upside down before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Yeah, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
Alrighty, that was A.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do, then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I will go and see.
No, Mrs. Lemon isn't here. Where's Miss Lemon? I think she's Miss Lemon, not Mrs. Where's Miss Lemon? Received a new thumbnail. The inquiry is progressing. You won the trophy, Cupid Bow Mustache. No, this is not what it looks like in the TV series. Not that his house has to look like in the TV series, but you get the point. Witness Franz Asher. After Jap's confirmation, his alibi appears to hold. Chapter 1, read the letter. We're still in chapter 1. Okay, fine. We can do a couple more minutes.
It is not the right time.
Oh. Zari.
Ah, some cool hair.
Okay, that's pretty awesome, actually. 1 ego point, yeah.
It is not the right time.
Okay. Zari.
Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist.
Newspaper! Such a trophy. Oops. Let's stare at Hastings.
No doubt about it. Hastings is going bored.
What?
You're not going to get the post?
No.
Yes, yes, of course.
No.
Andover, Hampshire, population 31,200 inhabitants.
All right. Yeah, we gotta go check the mustache again. Ho 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 ho, all those points. Okay, let's go check the letter.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The Andover affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC.
We have the letter B.
The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Anyone whose name is BB, basically. Okay, let's compare letters, I guess?
Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects.
Yes, this one.
Yes, this I is weird. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. The W is not printed properly. Yes, this I is weird.
Oh, do I get out of here?
Let us compare this with the other letter.
Let me do this.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Yes, yes. We have the A's.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right, let us compare this with the other letter. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. The W is not printed properly. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yes, little grey cells. What's special about the Andover murder? First victim was called Asher. No. Andover and Alice Asher start with the letter A. What can we guess about the next victim? Next victim's name may start with the letter B.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Chap. I will explain there.
Leave Whitehaven. Okay, I think this would be a good place to take a break and continue in the next episode. I don't want to take a break either. I am super excited about playing this game. But it is what it is. I have to continue recording another time. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. So much fun. And we'll continue very soon with more Hercule Poirot. I'll see ya.